What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Well, welcome if it's your first time here. I had decided to not do any more e-bike reviews on this channel because I've done 4 e-bike reviews and a trike review on this channel. I don't want to turn this into, an e-bike review channel. However, these companies keep sending me emails wanting me to do reviews of their e-bikes, and Mooncool, this company here, sent an email about 3 weeks ago asking me did I want to do a review of one of their e-bikes. And I read the email and I was like, no, I don't. No more e-bike reviews. But I decided to click through on the link and to go to their website and actually look at the specs on this and check this thing out just out of curiosity. Well, I did that and I started reading and I noticed that it was an all-wheel drive e-bike, meaning the front wheel pulls and the back wheel pulls also, and they both have their own motors in the front and the back. And I was like, that is interesting. I've not seen one like that before. It's kind of cool. So I decided, after a couple of days, I went back and read the website, read the description, and kept thinking, do I need to try this out or not? Would it be beneficial to my YouTube subscribers here to have something like this? So I decided to go ahead and do one more e-bike review, and that is this one right here. I'm going to do this review and no more e-bike review. So if you're a company and you are wanting your e-bike reviewed, don't contact me because I'm done. I'm done with the e-bike reviews. I have way too many. Don't have no room to put everything. However, they do have their place, and I do like riding e-bikes, I have to admit. They're a lot of fun, and they don't take nearly as much energy as, a regular bike. They're a lot heavier frames and things like that, and they're heavy to move around. Like, if you want to load them up in the back of your pickup truck or something and take it somewhere else, it's more difficult to load because they're kind of heavy, but they're not that bad, But this is definitely interesting, I thought. So I decided to get this, and I got it about 3 weeks ago, and it came pretty much all assembled. All besides the front wheel had to be put on. The handlebars were attached, but they weren't attached to the frame. The seat had to be set and the pedals had to be put on. Pretty typical of any of these e-bikes you get in the mail. It came by Federal Express, as all these have, because I guess the battery and things in this and the weight and everything. But it took me probably about 2 hours to put it together, and then I noticed that it was loose right here where the spokes go into the frame and the handlebars. And this here, it was tight and everything, but every time that you would hit the brake, it would move, and it was loose in here. So I said, what in the world's going on with that? And I tightened it really tight and everything, and it still was loose. So I take the whole thing loose, all this here loose, everything loose, and put it all back together, and the bushing came loose, and I had to put that back in place, and now it's fine. But anyway, I'm gonna take the camera and turn it around. We'll walk around this and talk about some of the specs. Then we'll take this for a ride. Well, guys, here's a better view of this e-bike. You can see it's a good looking e-bike, a really strong, well built, well welded frame. As you can see right here, that's a nice weld on this frame. MC3 all-wheel drive Mooncool. Strange name, but it's definitely a strong and well-made bike, it seems. Once I got this problem here fixed, I don't know what happened. And I would say it was just a problem with this one and not going to be a problem for any others that's shipped out, more than likely. But that's something to look out for, though. You can see there is a motor in the front. The wheels are huge. Looks like dirt bike wheels. I actually forgot to put the headlight on. I noticed that. I put this together, and it was daytime, and I wanted to, like about 5 o'clock in the evening, I got this put together, all besides the headlight, and I said, I'm going to take this thing for a quick ride. So I took off, and without the headlight being put on, and I forgot to put it on. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, has adjustable shocks, you can see. Here's where the battery goes in, your key compartment here. Typical e-bike. I have noticed about this one right here, the brakes on this are a lot better than the other ones I've tried out. It seems this has got some excellent brakes on this thing. A lot of them will scrub and make noise and things, but this one here doesn't do that. It has nice controllers. Comes on. I've rode 4 miles with it so far, but so far it seems good. You can see it's well made. Everything in this thing is well made. You can, when you're riding and you're moving, you can long press this right here, and it will go into like cruise control, and it'll keep your speed. And to keep you from doing that, if you want to take it out of cruise control, you just have to hit your brake. Here is where you push down to make it go kind of like an ATV, and your gears over here. This works the chain on the different gears back here in the back. When you paddle this, you turn it on like I said right here, and you take and press this button right here. You can see it goes up, and that's how much assistance you get when you're paddling. You can use the paddles to paddle, and it will assist you and push you forward. Makes it a lot easier. Or you can just push this and just go forward. Either way. And a little bell. I wish I had a better horn than that, but it is what it is. They advertise this to be for back roads and trails and things like that, and for hunting and things. But the one thing I found that I don't like about this when it comes to, use for hunting, is there's no rack. And I don't know if they are going to make a rack to go on this or not, but it makes it difficult to carry anything. You could use a backpack to carry your firearm and stuff like that, especially if you had something like a Ruger 1022 takedown or using a handgun. You could put everything in the backpack to go. But it'd be nice if it had a rack to be able to haul some things on this, I think. But other than that, that's probably my main complaint about this, is there's no rack. And there's nothing that beats a good rack. You can see here it's well made. I mean, strong, good reflectors. Here's where the battery goes in. It's in here. You can also hook this thing up to a second battery. They didn't send the second battery, but the second battery, you can put that here, it bolts in right here, and you have 2 batteries on this. That's something to think about if you decide to get something like this. And of course, it's made in China. Everything's made in China right now. But overall, this thing is really well made, I think. I mean, look at that weld. I like this color too. I'm not sure if you guys could tell that or not, but that was mostly uphill. A long hill, gradual climb up that hill. I'm going to see how fast it will take off now from a dead stop. Very good brakes. I thought this was a trail, but it ends right here apparently. Guys, right here you can see this incline. This is where I came up at a minute ago, and I wasn't using any pedal power at all. I was just using the battery power, and it climbed this hill easy. You can see this is a steep incline. Long incline also. stop and show you a view of the river down here. And there's the river.